It's not clear that all American car makers are committed to the luxury strategy, but you managed to get this investment out of GM. How committed are you to being a true luxury brand?
Well, I think it says it all. When we are expanding into 8 new products and covering 5 new segments where we are not represented, and it's an important part of our strategy to take Cadillac global. So we need to cover the spectrum of the auto business, and we are deeply immersed in taking Cadillac right back to the pinnacle of premium.
Now, Cadillac has been focused with the CTS and the ATS really more on the driver than a luxury experience per se. It's more of a performance experience. With this new car, you're trying to integrate those two.
Well, what we have here is our new flagship, which obviously is placed in a market segment where luxury, refinement, and sophistication are important. But Cadillac is a maker nowadays of driver's cars. And so with the dramatic weight reduction coming from the technology that we're deploying in this vehicle, it allows us to have tremendous agility, especially coupled with the all-wheel steering. And we don't have to make the suspension work quite as hard, so you can have more compliant settings. It's not quite as taut. And so you have great dynamics, great luxury, refinement, and comfort, a true Cadillac.
It's actually the lightweight technology is shocking. You don't talk about it as much as others talk about their aluminum structures, but you've got this car down to 3,700 pounds, which is, that's Porsche territory, really. I mean, that's lighter than a BMW 7 Series and Audi A8, but also a BMW 5 Series and Audi A6. I mean, what does that mean, 3,700 pounds for such a big car?
Yeah, so that Porsche that will be in this territory is also a lot smaller than this car. And the answer really lies
Well, I'm at the Panamera. It's much lighter than a Panamera, which gets over 4,000 pounds.
That's right. And so we are able to use a mixed materials approach where we actually apply each different kind of material to its particular function. Not all materials are equally suited for all applications. And so if you make an all-aluminium car, you compromise on some things. We wanted to get lightweight. We wanted to get maximum body rigidity, stiffness, crash performance. And the real breakthrough is in our ability to bond these 13 kinds of materials. So it's as much the manufacturing technology as the vehicle technology that's breakthrough science here.
The technology in the vehicle as far as high tech is also impressive. It's the first car ever with a 360-degree recording video camera. So if anyone bumps into you on the RFK bridge, like happened to me last week, you would actually have that recorded for insurance purposes. It's also got massaging and reclining seats in the back. So you're really gone all out.
It's a Cadillac, and it's a flagship. It's a luxury car. Sophisticated refinement, performance, you got it all.
How do you, the one thing that you've got to work on, I mean, you've got it down obviously with the car, but the image is always been an issue for Cadillac, at least in recent years. How do you plan to tackle the image problem?
I think if your camera pans around this stand, you'll see how. We are going to make cars that take on the very best with vehicles that will win.
You've got, in this car right now, V6, twin turbocharged V6 and a bigger naturally aspirated V6. Do we get to see a Corvette engine in here? Do we get to see the big 6.2-liter V8?
No. I think what this car wants is a really high-tech, very advanced twin-turbo V8. And if we're a little bit patient, it'll come.
And what about an electric or a hybrid drivetrain?
Cadillac is fully committed to utilizing our plug-in hybrid vehicle technology virtually across our entire lineup. They won't all be available tomorrow morning, but over the next few years, I think that we will see this technology deployed across the range.
You know, the cars have been so successful as far as the products and the critics are concerned, but the sales numbers haven't been fantastic. What do you think you can do with Cadillac this year as far as sales?
Well, sales last year on a global basis grew around 6%. I expect that same trend to continue. We should be careful that we don't measure Cadillac just by what's going on in the U.S. It's a global business. And we have the luxury now of enjoying strong growth in other regions of the world, which allows us to consolidate our American operations and really focus on getting the quality of the business as a solid foundation on which to launch our future growth plans. So right now, plans are on track. I am not chasing volume. I am building a powerful brand, and it starts by presenting superlative products at competitive price points, no incentives.